Deep facts present. Now I give you 15 amazing psychological facts for those who say I don't understand people. By knowing this information, you will be able to easily recognize people around you. In addition, you will get some information about how to behave in society. In addition, we will share useful videos on human thoughts, psychology, and behavior on our channel. Now, without further ado, let's move on to the main topic. Number 1. If you are unable to sleep at night because of the thought, you should stand up and take note. This relaxes your mind and helps you sleep in comfort. Number 2. A friendship that begins between the ages of 16 to 28 is more likely to be strong and lasting than friendships that begin in other ages. In other words, the people we met and became friends with at the age of 16 to 28 can stay in our lives for a much longer time and become much more important people for us. Number 3. If something happens to you in an overcrowded location, you are less likely to be helped. This is known as a bystander effect. In a situation where help is required, the more people who attend the event, the less intervention there is. People don't always take action with the belief that someone else is going to help them anyway. Number 4. Depression can develop after a lot of thinking. The mind creates problems that are not present in time. Number 5. The happier you are, the less you want to sleep. There is an inverse relationship between happiness and sleep. As happiness arises, desire and sleep time decreases. Number 6. While holding a loved one's hand, you will feel less pain and your anxiety level will decrease. Number 7. We take a lot of decisions unconsciously. A lot of people want to believe that they're making these decisions deliberate. But research shows that many decisions are made through unconscious mental processing. However, the fact that the decision-making process is unconscious does not mean that these decisions are bad or unreasonable. About 11 million pieces of data go into our brain every second, and it's impossible for us to process them. That's why our consciousness decides by choosing the subjects that are of interest to us. In fact, instincts are taken into account and help us make decisions. That's why it's important to rely on instinct rather than logic when making decisions. Number 8. We rebuild our memories all the time. Well, what does it mean? Firstly, try to think about a memory that you had about 5 years ago. It could be a time when you're having dinner with friends, going to a wedding, or talking to anybody. Try to visualize in your mind what you're wearing, the weather, where you are, and other little things. Usually, we think that such memories always stay the same and never change like a movie scene. However, every time we relive our recollections in our minds, a new process starts in our minds. The nerve endings are relit, rebuilt at that time. The memories are rebuilt every time. Our experiences after living the moment we are trying to remember come into play while remembering the moment. The original event, therefore, has memory changes. Our brain also tends to fill in the gaps in our memories. In other words, we may have changed many memories that we remember very well in our minds. Number 9. When each person in a group laughs, he looks at the person in the group with whom he feels closest. This is an involuntary behavior and is based on psychological foundations. When he smiles, he looks at the person he trusts most and feels close to, and in this way he feels more secure. Number 10. All people have involuntary blindness. Involuntary blindness is a lack of psychological attention which cannot be associated with any visual defects or disturbances. Sometimes we cannot see something we are looking for, even if it is in front of our eyes, or we cannot see the change when the page is refreshed on the computer without us noticing it. It shows that even though people see changes, they may not realize them in terms of consciousness. In other words, it is not sufficient that something changes visually, it is necessary to perceive the change. Number 11. Hope for the future may protect a person against physical and mental illness. Number 12. Someone's behavior towards people who work in restaurants sends many messages about their character. Number 13. Being alone over a long period of time is as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Number 14. When you are sad or afraid, you are much more influenced by trademarks and logos. Research shows that when people are happy, they are eager to try new things, and when they feel unhappy or scared, they become more attached to the things they know and know. For example, you stop at the grocery store every day after work and purchase something before coming home. At the end of a regular day, you can decide to try something new you see at the grocery store. But after a bad day of anxiety, you feel even more tempted to purchase your favorite and ubiquitous items. The reason we look for familiar marks when we are sad or frightened is the effort to feel safe. We all struggle with what we know and what we trust to make us feel safe. Number 15. People with poor self-esteem have a tendency to humiliate others. I hope we were able to create a very useful video for you. If you loved our channel, don't spare your support by subscribing and like the video. See you in the next useful videos.